Okay, now I finished part one of the Shake Shack confessions, but we're gonna do a little not divot. We're kind of go to the future here, right? So, party. Well, family reunions. What's your opinion on family reunions? And also, thing. What's your opinion on Shake Shack? I didn't ask that question. What's your opinion on Shake Shack? Because when I was on break, right, I was talking with. Truthfully, I would shit talk the place. You'll find out why. With customers, not only with customers, but just with random people. Because I'll walk into the. It was in like this plaza with a food court. Like Shake Shack was directly from from the food court. So not being want to not want to be a fat ass also because Shake Shack shit is like 1,000 calories and 100 grams of sugar for a shake. Like what place has 100 grams of sugar, right? But point being, I'll go to take it out to the food court, across from Shake Shack, and people would see me like, "Oh, you're from Shake Shack," and they'll say that it's ironic how a guy from Shake Shack is not eating the Shake Shack food, but going to the food court food, and they'll just say how isn't Shake Shack like dying or a breed? I don't know. I don't know if that's true. Don't ask me. But back to the video at hand, right? Parties. Reunions, family reunions. What's your opinion on those? Cause I went to one, right? Now this will be a much quicker video, right? But I went to one, right? And well, it was being planned for about like a year, but it turned out afterwards it was a yearly tradition. But I guess this year they really wanted to ramp up on it, and then now they want to do another one next year. Yeah. So like because most of my family truthfully is in jail. That's the thing about it. For obvious reasons. And I'm like, I mean, not that that's a big thing, but just they're just in jail, right? So it's like family reunions. Like, what am I like? Because we're playing this for a year, right? And they make it such a big thing, like a big party. Like, oh, it's gonna be this, that, and they even making like shirts. Well, they even made shirts and hats and stuff. And like, I fuck with it because it's honoring, I guess, our grandparents and our ancestors before it. Like, it's very sweet. Like, I'm not gonna shit talk it and say that, oh, it's the worst thing ever. But it's just like, I messed it heavy. Like, always respect your ancestors, all that. But it's just like, at least next time, you gotta do better. So, the reunion, right? We're making shirts and stuff. Like, it's being hyped up by everyone. Like, oh, the family reunion, the country party, all that stuff. It's like, now, first of all, I go down south for this stuff, which is already a mine. I don't mess with. I'm sorry, I don't mess with the south. Like the south is nice, it's beautiful, but like the alligators, the snakes, and even just like some people, it's just like, because well, of course, you have the racist type. Then you have the black people. Well, the black people, right? Like they're black, right? So you would expect them to be chill with you, but they're not. Like you're like, hey, they're like, like they give like they have such an attitude, hatred towards you, and I'm like, what? It's not. I'm from the north. The north, like, what's the? Why? What did I do to you? We're the same color, like. And I'm like, and that's like one of my main issue with the South, and also it's hard to sell. So alligator snakes, people sometimes because the southern hospitality, like I think it dies at Virginia. Afterwards, at least what I experienced afterwards, it's just like, just country. Well, not country, but just like fuck you. Like that's what it is. Like that's what it is. At least what I experienced personally, from my own people and everyone around. Now don't know, like they're all nice people. Just I'm saying, like, at least from what was hyped up to be, it's not. No, it's same thing with North. Same with New York City. New York City was hyped up place ever. I'm sorry. It's just not. It's not all that. So back to the point. I said this to be shorter. It's not shorter. It's not. It doesn't look shorter, right? So clarify, right? Now I take a week off work for this. No issue with that, right? So I pull up, right? We have to drive for 9 hours down south. You know, that's fun, interesting. With your family, you know, that's interesting. I mean, everyone else kind of had to do the same because there was like 75 people there, like a lot of people. It was a lot of people. And everybody kind of just came from everywhere, drove, flew. So yeah. So we get there, right? And first day, it's 2 days, and then I think on the third day it was like the church thing. I don't know. I didn't go on the third day. We just kind of just want to go home. So on this first day of us going to the country party, right? First of all, it's not set up, right? But across from us, right, there's a party, right? They have karaoke, dancing, music blasting, people yelling, screaming, all that stuff. Now, this was like in a park area, all of this, park area, right? Now, we were sitting across them, and I'm like, where's our karaoke? I want my karaoke. Like, it's not, but whatever, yeah. Now, it was barely set up. Truly, it was barely set up, right? And this was day one of the party. The party started today. But it was very, like, the gift bags not set up. Everything not set up. And I'm like, wait, and it's not like we showed up early. We showed up kind of like, not late, but like on time. There you go, on time, yeah. So, I'm helping, set up, get some ice and stuff. And like, even like the drinks, like, if you're gonna do a family reunion or a party, well, it's both. At least go a little, not extra, but like a little much. Because truthfully, the only drink that was there, right, with Pepsi. No, I'm getting a little nitpicky. Pepsi, orange soda, and the water, which was warm. Shall I mention again? It's 100 degrees. 100 degrees down south, and we're surrounded by alligators. Shall I mention? Because there was legit pools of water around us, which said alligators may live here. The fuck is may? Nigga, it's yes or no. The fuck is may? So, we're surrounded by that, right? I'm trying to see, and I even heard the people talking by us say that, oh, there's a snake in that tree. Nope. Done. Nope. I'm not doing that. So, yeah, we're getting ready, right? And then they have food, right? So we have hamburgers, right? Which I didn't taste a hamburger, but from some people, right? Well, just from how they looked, they look hockey pucks. Now, think of this. Well, let me keep going. Hamburgers, look at hockey pucks. I heard it was not a good hamburger. It was cold, everything, right? Hot dogs, but no, I had a hot dog. I realized why I don't like hot dogs, cause just I don't know, just the taste of a hot dog. I don't mess with it. Even like the aftertaste, not. So, but they just look burnt. Like, they cook, that's good, but they was burnt. Right? And you like the buns, like they're like whole wheat buns, like those sad buns. Now again, I'm not expecting to spend all this money and stuff, right? But like, do better, right? And then the cheese, right? All the slices of American cheese, right, were on top of each other in its own tray. All slices of American cheese. It just looked ghetto. Slices of American cheese, no, just a huge pile of American cheese sliced. They've got hamburgers which look like hot pocky pus, tasted bad. They're hot dogs, burnt hot dogs. We had the buns for the hamburgers and hot dogs, and then we had fish. The fish was the best thing on there. It tastes so good. It tastes like chicken. Like, fish is good when it tastes like chicken. That's ain't no shit good, right? So that's it. No seasonings. There was sauces. There was hot sauce. I think there was ketchup. Maybe mustard. That's about it, right? So that's it of the country party part one. We kind of just stood there, and I guess because we bought our own games. Because there was no games, there was no pools. There was nothing really there besides a tent and the food that I talked about, which no seasonings, no nothing. Truthfully, I had my party a while back, right? Graduation party, right? How did a Jew and a white man outdo seasoned black people? Make that make sense. How do a Jew, right? A Jew and a white man outdo seasoned black people? That makes no sense. You can't do that. In no timeline can you do that, right? So that's kind of it. We kind of messed because we have this beanbag thing and this croquette thing. That's about it. There was nothing. There was no other games. There was nothing for us to do besides, I guess, walk and pray you don't get hit by alligators. And I brought my camera, so yeah. But so I just took pictures, right? So the next day, right, I was expecting like, like, okay, maybe that was a prelude, the dialogue. Because again, just mainly like people were like, my dad would like everyone talked about, oh, this would be like a big party, having our own merch and stuff, country party merch, all that stuff, right? But the second day, right, it was the same shit the second day. We had, I think, the same hamburgers, same hot dogs, no fish, which pissed me off. We had ribs, right? I don't know about the ribs, right? Mac and cheese, right? Now the mac and cheese, I heard that they burnt the mac and cheese, right? But this shit looked like pasta. Because I guess that's how bad it was burnt. It looked like pasta. And same drinks, right? Pepsi and orange soda. And water that was chilling in the heat. That didn't even touch the cooler. And I'm just like, is this what we reach? And again, we wasn't even playing music. I was expecting like them to at least play music. The only music I heard was from the other family reunions across from us, and then apparently like across the park thing, there was like this huge like not festival, but like yeah, kind of like a festival. I mean, much smaller of course, but like those are the only music I heard, right? Now the second day we had music, but it was on this small speaker. But it wasn't like boom, boom, boom. Like it wasn't boom, 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 and it wasn't something like. Now this was called black people music, like, but it wasn't that. It was just like weak. It wasn't. It didn't get a nigga feeling. It didn't. It didn't. It's just like, and none of that. But the heat as well. It just pissed everybody off. But the food, not many issues with food, right? The food, right? For the country party part 2, right? We had the same stuff from yesterday, besides the fish, which pissed me off. No seasoning again, no sauces, no nothing. The chicken. I bit in that chicken, right? Have you ever? I was someone like this, right? Have you ever bit into something, right, where your mouth needed to drink? Your mouth needed to drink. Your mouth wanted something else. Your mouth needed something to let it. That chicken, I still have nightmares about that chicken. It was fucking awful. It was awful chicken. It was awful chicken. I never in my history of living had to drink water to get food down. I chewed at that chicken for 3 minutes straight without taking another bite. I had one bite, one big bite, not even big bite, just one medium size bite, and I was chewing for 3 minutes straight at the same bite. My saliva, all that stuff, try breaking it down. It's like not even decomposing. It was just like, damn, it wasn't even decomposing. Like, I'm pretty sure if you put that chicken in the ground, most stuff, most living things decompose, right? But if you put that chicken in the ground, right, it would be there and leave it for about 50 years. It would look the exact same, besides the fact that it's just dirty. That's about it. It was that bad, that dry. I never had chicken. And again, seasoned black people here, 60-year-old black people, like you from the South, the hard, deep South. You should know how to cook. When I mean cook good, I mean cook good. Shit that gets somebody's ass flying to heaven in both the unhealthy and just metaphorical way, right? How is fast food taste better than this? And it's from black, again, seasoned black people, hard, know the South, Southern black people, 60-year-old black people. You expect them to know a few pointers, right? But how is at my party, right? The Jew and the white man are doing you. That's it's the end it's the end times. That's it's the end times here, end times. So, bite. I'm chewing. I had to drink water. It helped get it down. And then to top it off, right? Exhibition. The party is as bare as I'm describing it. Just think of it as bare as it gets, and that's the party for you. Bare, just bare. Okay, just bare, like just everything I'm saying. That's the party, right? So, last thing, I thought we could have some dessert. Like they told, oh, we're having dessert, and they want another thing with the food. Everybody's like yourself. They're saying, this is some good food. You know damn well that ain't no good food, nigga. The fuck, you know that ain't no good food. Like this is some good chicken. It's not good chicken. And they're saying, oh, it's because people got here late, so the food's dry. You can still make the food moist, even if you haven't, no one's here. You can make it moist for a while. You don't need. But they're like, oh no, the chicken's, it's not good. Don't lie to yourself. Don't lie. God don't like liars. God don't like liars. So, to top it off, right? I thought we could have some good dessert. I was like, oh, maybe the dessert will help, like, out of everything. Because especially majority of the time, I was just sitting there dying and just walking around the park, right? Because there's nothing to do. So, you know, I heard dessert and I was like, oh, this is, like, dessert better make up for all this. But, well, guess what they bring out for dessert? And it's like I expected something else. You know, I was waiting after 40 minutes after, but still nothing else. Tell me why do you think we got watermelon? Watermelon for dessert. Like, who wants watermelon? No pie? No cake? Nothing? Just watermelon? And again, that's how bad it like, even beside food, how I'm describing it, everything I said is everything that was happening. There was nothing really there. Like, I think I'm just fat ass because I'm out of food, right? But, like, even besides that, the food, even if the food was, like, even if the food was good, the food wouldn't save it. It really wouldn't save it. Or maybe. But still, just on surface level, the food would not save it at all. So, it's just amazing. Like, watermelon for dessert. Really? 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 For dessert, watermelon? No pecan pie, no sweet potato pie, no, you know, like, expect a bit more, you know, I don't know. I think it was just overhyped. That thing about it. It was just overhyped, or I'm missing something. It was just like something's happening. I don't know. But yeah, that's kind of it. Yeah. It was interesting. There it was. The country party. Oh God. And they want to do a part 2 of it. So I don't know. Maybe next year I'll have part 2 of the country party. Who knows? Anyway, y'all. Peace.